Woodturners, Captain Eddie here at Lathezilla. Had to make sure she's cutting dead true center, because today I'm going to turn the finial for you. Now, I may have a few of my pieces that have these finials on them. Center missing. Yeah. A couple of years ago, when I first got Lathezilla, I was cutting the finial one Sunday afternoon after watching a race. And a race in Martinsville just finished up and Harvick won. It was a good race. But I was turning a finial, and when I took it off the lathe, I realized I could see through the shaft part. I'd overcut. Well, I went back and tried it again and discovered, hey, this is a pretty complex move, and a whole lot of guys say it's my patented or my copyright or my signature move. But I happened to bump it. I made a mistake. Went right through the middle. Well, it took me a little bit to discover just how to do it, how to set it up, and how to make it look nice. Today, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to set it up and show you how to turn a center missing or center loss finial on Lathezilla. You ready? Watch. Now to start with, I got to make sure I'm cutting exactly dead center. Take a really close look at it because I want to cut the center out, not just part of the center. Then I'm going to cut the 3 lobes that'll be the top of the finial. I'm leaving them out about 3/8 of an inch. Makes it really impressive. Then we step around to the side. This is where all the action will happen from here on out. And we start cutting in towards the shaft. In a few moments you'll see what I'm talking about when the center is lost. I want you to see what's happening right here. If I don't go that way with the cutter, I'm going to start losing this shoulder. So I want to go that way and come back a little bit. Look what's happened here. That's the cutter. That's what happened 7 years ago when I cut clean through. Now I'm pushing the cutter back uphill because that's as much as I want in the center. I'm going to come back, fix this little shoulder I have right there, then I'll plow on through. After you're now cutting center loss, then all we do is drive the carriage to your right, down the shaft. Take about 1/8 of a cut at a time. You sure don't want to put any excess vibration on this piece, and you don't want to bog it down. And 1/8 of an inch gives you good clean cuts. There's no sanding. Okay, there's sanding. It's just not on the lathe. shut her down to get her away. That's about as far as I think I want to go. Now it's kind of fragile. What I'll do now is pull it out of the ornamental lathe, take it over into the full-size lathe, and go ahead and trim it. You know, cope it down, put a base on it, put a spigot on it, and get it ready. But I have a little bit of sanding, and all this is done with maybe 400 grit, 320 grit. Just knock some bumps off, take some fins off, and stuff like that. Nothing powered, and all very fragile. For this one, you don't want to watch TV or read a book. To the bake machine. Come on. In this situation, I take it over to my spigot jaws in my one way, and then I just take a quick look at it, see if I'm spinning about center. I have to look at this end down here and see if it's about true, and I believe it is. It'll work for me there. And on this, I don't want to use a live center. I don't want to impart a lot of vibration, and I just want to do a few little light cuts. Just check to see if it's true. Light scraping cut. Show you what's happening here. I'm carrying down this curve, and I'm going to work it into the base a little bit. I don't want a lot of transition there. I want to kind of make it look like it's supposed to be. Then come to the full width. All cuts. Now down here I'm going to start in with my multi-tool. Get a little base out the way. Just that little fingernail grind with the relief on it that I can do on Lathezilla. Want it to come on around. Don't want a big transition from between the two of them. And I get back up and little scrape. I can fix that with a little bit of sandpaper. Then I'm going to say right about here is where I want it to die when it meets the piece. Before I go any further, I'll clean this up with a little bit of sandpaper. See how much nice this little transition comes out when you soften it a little bit, roll it around, let it die back into the other piece. I'm going to use my 1/4 inch gauge tool to determine the size of my tendon down here. My 1/4 inch gauge tool is a 1/4 inch ignition wrench. Right there. I'm a little bit heavy. Light cuts now. Got light cuts, wood turners. There we are. We're just about there. Now there is a way to sharpen that wrench to make that cut. I've got a couple done by an old friend of mine, Lyle, years ago. Now we're there. That's my 1/4 inch tendon. Now I'm going to go back up towards the piece. Now one of my moves is to come in way over here. I want an angle and undercut the finial a little bit. Makes it sit flatter as it goes onto the piece. I'll carry my 1/4 inch all the way up. And I'm there. Now I'll part it off and be done. Now take a look at this piece. You can see right through it. I'm talking about center loss. The detailing is absolutely gorgeous. I got to finish the 500 full book by Richard. Oh, it was really good. Log books. I might even get in the bowl turning one day. But you've seen it now. I would sand this out, little 400, 600, take a little bumps off, and I see some fuzz in there. That would go away too. And then clear lacquer, and I would have an outstanding finial, finet, 2 apiece. Oh, you'll be able to find this on a table at 25 for 25 at AAW this year. Yep. Don't know what it's going to sit on top of because I hadn't found that block of wood yet. But a specialist, I guess he's an Army specialist in Arizona, sent me some Arizona ironwood. I have a feeling that ironwood's going to meet this. I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. I'm making shavings. Little bitty shavings once again, but making shavings. Oh, wait. If you'd like a copy of Lathezilla, yeah, I'll give you a set of drawings on how to build your own, including the shopping list that tells you the parts you need and where to get them. I'll hook you up the whole thing. You give me $20 for Freedom Pens. Yeah, you go to my website right here, and you can order this using PayPal. Same place you can buy my cutters, my bars, the templates, all the other stuff. But on this particular item, that $20 donation, it goes to Freedom Pens. That's right. Turning pens for our troops. Nothing better in the shop all weekend. Again, I'm Captain Eddie. You take care now. A few little spots. Where's that million grit?